Hey guys, hope you're having a great day. Today it's Friday. Happy Friday morning to you. I hope that your day is going well. My day is going great. Got myself a cup of coffee here. I've got my Maxine. She's exhausted. I kind of woke up a little bit later today because I had a late night last night. I got home and swam, and then just went to bed, and I was tired. And so just long week, busy week, get up really early, stay up really late. That's just how life is. And so a little more tired. So I got up and I was like, sorry, Maxine, we're just not going to go. So I was sitting on the couch and I was reading my Bible, and she's at the window just watching everybody walk by. Dogs going by barking, and I'm like, Maxine. So then Greg came on. He's like, well, do you want to take Maxine for a walk? And I said, well, I wasn't going to plan it. I was just going to throw her hedgehog to her ball to her today. And he's like, well, let's go for a quick walk. So I'm like, lucky dog. So we did. We just went for a walk and came back. And I'm like, okay, get our day rolling for today. So it's going to be good. I got to make food. For the weekend, I think we're gonna go with the whole Mexican chicken burrito bowl theme because it's good and everybody likes it. I made guamkis for Greg yesterday, so he's got that. Kids will eat the little things, and then I'm gonna make a couple little treats as well. So I've got some encouragement for you. It comes from John 15:2, and it says, every branch in me that does not bear fruit, he takes away. And every branch that continues to bear fruit, he repeatedly, that's hard, prunes so that it will bear more fruit, even richer and finer fruit. I think that's the hard part of walking in Christianity, is having that, because sometimes those branches get cut off and it's hurtful and it's hard. And then he takes and cuts those, and you just feel like it's the pruning, it's the refining process. And sometimes it's not fun, but it does produce, what does it say? Richer and finer fruit. That's a good thing. Thinking of my mangoes over here. Our mangoes, humongous. Let me show you. This one fell off. Look how tiny this is. Look how humongous this is. It's huge. And look, we picked it. It's literally spewing out like a sticky, sappy stuff. So they said if it's soft on top to pick it. It's not really soft, but I said, why don't we pick one? We've got about 15 on there. Pick one so then we can kind of see how it ripens. Humongous. Like this compared to my coffee cup. Look at that. That's big, but will it be like a big pit in there and not much, here for my phone, size-wise? Will it be like a big pit in the middle and not much mango? I don't know, but it's literally dripping water. That's crazy. So this one we picked a few days ago. It's getting a little soft, not ready to eat yet, but the last one we had, the first ones we had, they were real sour, but very soft like a honey mango. And then, they were just sour, and I was like, ew. But the last one, I had them cut up. Remember, I had them, I'm like, I gotta cut these up. They tasted like a pretty good, almost honey mango. So I'm anxious to see what these taste like, because the last ones were very, very good. So I'm like excited for that. I got something else to ask. These little bulbs. I got them because she said, use them in your plant. You'll never have to water them again. Okay. So I put them in the plant. And then I went back to them, and after the next couple of days, a lot of them, the water just came out. So I just kept filling it, thinking, maybe the plant is very thirsty. So I did that. And this one, it's empty, but like it's getting white, like it's had too much water, right? It feels like the soil is wet. It feels wet, it doesn't feel soaked. But like those little white spotty things, I think means too much water. So what am I doing wrong with this? Does it have to go straight up and down? Maybe I put it more on an angle, which I guess the water would flow out easier. So maybe it has to go straight up and down. Originally I saw soak the plant completely and then put it in this way, because then it will, as it dries, it'll drip out. So let me know. It's gonna be a week before I even do this, but I'm not gonna put any more water in here because I feel like these are getting too overwatered. It's happening to all the plants. So I'm just kind of waiting. So the two small ones, I'm like, let me just leave those for a few days and then I'll put water. The big ones, it's just randomly. It's like sometimes I suck them in, sometimes I don't. So that one, it doesn't look too bad. My one over here, it's looking a little yellow. This one's looking good over here, but again, the balls are emptying. So, are they just chibi balls? I got the wrong ones? I don't know. So let me know on the plant situation, because that, again, mine's plastic. It's not glass, so I don't know if that makes a difference, but let me know so I don't kill my plants. All right, for food, since we're going smaller because I have to, and I'm adjusting and I'm doing great with it. I feel like we're not wasting any food, like at all. Like it's rare. So I'm feeling really good with the amount I'm making. So I'm just trying to keep on. It's a hard thing to adjust to. It's just way less. So for basically 3 but Autumn is working, and it's about 3 that it has to eat from tonight through the weekend. So I'm thinking breakfast food-wise, we have, do I have anything in the refrigerator? The waffles are gone, I think. There's still turkey bacon. They did not even eat that. I don't know what happened. They put some on some soup, but that was it. So I'm gonna cut the rest of that up today and put it in the freezer, pull it out for topping on something, because that's turkey bacon, kids. That was like their loved thing. Now they don't. So 1 package would have been enough. So live and learn. And then I'm thinking I'm gonna make a batch of bagels, because tomorrow we have friends coming in. So I'm thinking like to make a brunch in the morning and just something simple with bagels and eggs and sausage in the morning. You know what I mean? Maybe smoothies. So I'm just gonna make some bagels just to have those. So I'm gonna make 1 batch. That's all I need. And then that should take through the weekend. There's cereal, there's plenty of milk, and I have a lot of bananas. And so the kids have been asking for smoothies. And so I just need to make smoothies. So I'm thinking, Maddie, I think she gets a Nutella one, and it's almond milk, bananas, and Nutella. I'm like, I have all that. So I'm gonna make that for her. I'll probably do our chocolate monkey milkshake too. We'll see. But I got bananas out so I can kind of thaw for when they're ready. So we'll do that. So breakfast will be easy. Easy breakfast. It's getting hot. It's like heavy food is good, but like it's pretty toasty. You know what I mean? So we'll do that for breakfast today. So let's, here's my bagel. I got my yeast in here. Let me just get this rolling over here. Okay, I gotta get some more flour out. All right, here's my bagel recipe right here. Well, let's mix it up. Those are going to continue to mix up in there. I'm just going to let that go. While that's making noise, I'm going to make some energy bites. I need to make a bunch of batches of those, so I'm just going to put all that in my mixer here. Let it mix, roll it into balls, and have delicious energy bites. These we've been making since the kids were little, and they're a winner. So I'm going to make some for a friend. Hi, baby. Well, tell them how bad it goes. Well, he's got. All right, so I just got to do another batch. I did a batch and a half so for that one, so I'm gonna do another one and do chocolate and a vanilla based one. Amy and whoever then. Okay. All right, I got those done. Those I gotta make sure they're very meticulous and perfect, so that's good. Got my bagels over here, rising, and I didn't even put on ferment. Let me put ferment. It's hot in Florida, so it's even though my air is on, it's not like it's frozen. Greg is working, so he's in and out and the door's opening, so it should ferment nicely, rise up. So what else am I gonna do today? I know I'm gonna do dinner. I thought I would make a treat and one that they enjoy. I haven't done in a little while, but I have done it. It is the standard staple bean donuts. This is something we enjoy. I enjoy. I like it. It's very good. So we're gonna make chocolate bean donuts. This is a recipe that Lauren went to she worked at a Christian girls camp in our little town of Zirconia, North Carolina. There is a Christian girls camp there that costs thousands of dollars to send your kids there. Like, I'm not kidding you, like famous celebrities send their kids there. So it's the very rich place. I'm like, they're gonna send their kids to go sleep in a cabin with no air in the mountains with bugs, but yes, they do. But it's amazing. So she worked there this summer. Evan did too. And this was a recipe that they make for their exclusive girls. They had a world-renowned chef come in, and this is one they make. So I know it's a winner, and we make it all the time because it's that good. So I will show you the screenshot right here of it. Chocolate bean donuts. There it is. Hopefully it's showing up. Okay. So I'm just gonna you basically put everything into your blender here and blend it up. That's the beautiful thing. I'm just gonna do one batch. In my head, I wanna do 2, and I'm like, don't do 2, because I'm gonna have double donuts. It's either gonna get eaten up real quick, and it may, or it's gonna go and I'm gonna be sitting there and be like, kids, eat the donuts. You know what I mean? So one batch, we just need one batch. So just put everything in here and grind it up. That's the beautiful thing. Okay, these are so simple. So you blend those up in your blender, and then you've got a nice liquid bean mixture. The longer you let it go, the more the beans get kind of ground up. I always taste. Make sure it's sweet. Oh yeah, it's delicious. It's good. It's great. It's good tasting. That's the crazy part of it. It's just literally beans. And then what I do is I add in 3/4 cup of melted chocolate chips. Stir that together real well, and then we're gonna add a cup of flour. And then put it in a piping bag and do it in my donut pan. All right, this is such a delicious tasting thing. I added a little bit more flour because I added a little bit more beans, and I was pouring the milk and it was a little bit over the 1/2 cup. So I was like, let me do that so they're not, because otherwise they'll just fall apart. So the other great thing I've learned over the last, how long we've been making this, 10 years at least, 10, well, not 10 years, 5 years, 6 years, is get yourself a piping bag. I was using a Ziploc bag, and sometimes it would explode out the side, and that's never good. And so Miss Barbara bought me regular piping bags, disposable ones. You get a 100-pack. They have lasted me for years. She bought me some way in the beginning, and I just had run out just recently moving here. And it just makes, it's night and day difference how you make them. It just pipe them in real easy. So if you put them, oh, you're not watching, if you put them in a cup like this, this works. And if you can't do it right now, you can always close it up and just spin it. Sometimes I stick a clothespin on here if I can't do it right now, which I'll do in just a minute. So I'll just go like this and hold it, and then I'll pipe it in my pan in a minute. All right, we got dishes washed, sink ready. So now let me make this smoothie. I assume it's banana, Nutella, and almond milk. Like, that can't be too different. I'll make a couple different ones because the guys are outside working. It's really sweaty. So I thought I'll do a little berry one. Maybe we'll mix it up a little bit, do a variety. So banana will be your base. We got lots of bananas frozen, so that's good. Let's do that with some Nutella. Do you guys love Nutella? Like, I did not grow up eating Nutella, like, at all. And I remember my friends having Nutella. So I was thinking it was this fancy thing, like, but then I realized it's mostly just sugar. It's sugar, hazelnuts, milk, cocoa. Yeah, palm. So basically, is it really, but peanut butter has sugar in it too, right? But is it better than peanut butter? I don't know. Let me know. I have to assume it's just a junk food, but a bread. So I know people do use it, but I just never did. But my kids, they like it. So let's put some Nutella in here because we got these at the discount store for a really good deal. So I'll put some in here and we'll just try it. I'm not even sure how much to use. I'll have to get Maddie. Maddie be my tester. See if chocolate's gonna be really hard. Okay, pulling in chocolate. Let's do that with some almond milk. Let's see what it looks like. Banana Nutella. Okay, it's definitely gonna be thicker. So do you add more bananas? I think once you add water or ice, it makes it watery. Let's do the banana feature and see. Hi, Steven. Here, babe, have a Nutella smoothie. Here, Maddie. That's Nutella smoothie. Try enough. All right, so Nutella smoothie. How is it, Maddie?
10,000 out of 10.
10,000 out of 10,000, so not bad. So I'm gonna give all the boys a small one.
Amazing too, babe.
Greg said amazing. Well, I didn't know if you're busy over there. He's looking at his phone. Didn't know if you're busy. So.
No, I just wanted to let you know.
Oh, that's good.
That's bomber.
I'll make another one here, another flavor here because I'll just make small cups. Okay, no more smoothie as of right now. So maybe more in a little bit. So I'll just clean up my mess here. Hold on. If you need a charger, my bedroom's got two plugs too that it should reach. The one right next to my bed. Right, I did have a request to make another smoothie. So I'm gonna whip together peanut butter, protein one, we call it chocolate monkey milkshakes with bananas in there. We're gonna add some peanut butter powder. I just do it a little bit smaller. Milk and chocolate syrup. There we go. The donuts are done, so I was gonna start moving on to my food, but I'm like, you know, let me just finish, get the icing done real quick. It's just butter, powdered sugar, vanilla. Usually I add salt, but there's probably salt in the ice butter there is. And then a little bit of milk, whisk it up and dip the donuts in it, and I've got some sprinkles, easy. Right in the middle.
Okay now.
Much easier to capture it on a cookie sheet. Put it over a cookie sheet and then all the sprinkles will go over there as well. I thought I had more like the jimmies up there, but like it was on the very top. Oh, you know, maybe it's in my, might be my baking cupboard. I was just trying to think, I'm like, don't I have different sprinkles? Sprinkles make all the difference. So just dip if you have your icing thicker, it's yummier, it doesn't really matter. If you have it thinner, it's just thinner icing. I think we like the thicker icing on there. So I skip the icing altogether. They're still good on there. There we go. And then I'm gonna put some of these sprinkles on and that'll be perfect. All right, then this will be done. Then I can go on to the food. And we got bagels here too, so keep on moving. Sprinkles make everything better. I mean, as an adult, it just makes it prettier. My kids, they love it. We used to always do bananas and sprinkles. I don't know why or where that came from. Probably at some point to get them, we had a lot of bananas probably, and it was kind of like, maybe they were tired of bananas or something, so I said, okay, let's do something special. Or maybe we just did something special. We put bananas and we put some sprinkles on it. I don't know. Autumn still will go once in a while and cut up her bananas and put sprinkles on. I'm like, oh, that's so fun. So these are great, right here, simple and easy. Good protein, all good to go. Okay, now let me wipe my mess up here. All right, over here. So what I'm gonna do for dinner tonight is just, and for myself and for the kids, they like it, is just make basically a chicken Mexican burrito bowl. That's what we're gonna do. But you can make it basically a fajita spread. Fajita spread or a taco spread, however you wanna do it. But we'll have a protein, will be chicken. I've got chicken fajita meat here. So I'll heat this up. I'm gonna add some more. I'm gonna add some more spicings, like I've got lime pepper and lemon pepper. I think that'll be really good. Let me add this in here. Hold on, it's stuck. Big chunk in there. I'm actually gonna add a little Cajun in there. Get a little bit of smoky. I know it's not Mexican, but it'll be good. It's just all about the flavor. So I'm gonna do that in there. So we'll have that, I'll heat that up, and then I'll do some refried beans as well. And that'll be our main protein. So that will be main protein for it, and then we're just gonna heat it up here. And then I'll do some rice. I had a container of cilantro lime rice from Sam's Club. That was really good. I don't anymore, so probably put the lemon pepper in there and maybe a little bit of chicken bouillon or even maybe tomato bouillon. That might be good. So let me make rice here.
Cooling down?
Is that up there? Okay, the lime pepper, lemon pepper is all good. So I have a lemon pepper, that's my other one to use. So kind of using the same flavors for it all. It's good. I have to use a big giant pot. I should have like did something else in there. I'm gonna put black beans and corn in here. And I like using frozen corn, but I don't have any of that anymore. So I will just use canned corn, I'm sure it'll be fine. So I'm gonna chop up an onion here. I don't have any green peppers, which I usually like to do that and saute it, but I will do this with some jar jalapenos because that's what I have. And saute it for a few minutes with some olive oil, and then I'll add in the black beans, corn, and a little lemon pepper seasoning, I'm thinking, for my flavor. And then we'll have our stuff all right here, and then we just gotta do our fresh stuff. rinse these off in the sink. Move stuff that was done and put it over here. So this is good. So this will be great. I'm gonna cook it all up and put it in glass dishes and put it in the refrigerator. That's gonna be our dinner for today, tomorrow, and Sunday if we need to. I will make more if I need to. The problem is not everybody's here. Kids have things going on this weekend. I just don't know what they're doing. We have guests here, so I'm not really sure. Eating out, maybe, who knows? I don't know, but I just don't want to waste the food, you know what I mean? So I did grab, Greg and I ran to Sam's Club actually yesterday because we got some clothes and we had to exchange one, and so then I forgot to get cheesy hot dogs. Kids like cheesy, they like cheesy hot dogs. They're kids, they like cheesy hot dogs. Teenagers, it is better than going out and eating whatever. So I got a package of cheesy hot dogs and I had buns already. I just totally forgot that on my list. So they may have some of that. I've got the watermelon is still in the pan. I'll put that out today because they're outside working and it's really hot. And then that way they can munch on that. Maybe I'll whip together a veggie tray here as we're chatting. And then I want to get all the toppings for these Mexican bowls. I got a lot of tomatoes. So I'm thinking chop up some tomatoes, maybe a little bit of onion, maybe mix that together, and then do lettuce, do avocado. I got some chicken burrito bowls for the next few days because I'm feeling really good. Down another pound this morning. Actually down about 1.5 pounds this morning. I was very happy. So it's going good, but I just got to keep that momentum going because I feel like the first 10's good, but I'm like, okay, I just got to keep it rolling with everything. So, okay, let's add corn and black beans. And I'm just going to add lemon pepper seasoning. That's what I have. Just all about flavors. That's the bottom line. And that looks really pretty. You can can stuff. Look at that. Does it taste good? Ooh, I cut up a lot of jalapenos. That's gonna be a little toasty. That's a little spicy. That is a little spicy, but it tastes good. So that's very spicy. I'm like, that's a little spicy. That's good. Okay, so I'll bring that over here. We'll put it in containers. Actually, you know what? I might just do it do I do it in a big pan? Or separate? I might do a big pan, like you do it like so you can grab the rice, the chicken. Is that good? But then I'd like to do a couple bowls just for me. What do I do here, people? I think the kids will be like, that's too spicy. Do it separate, right? Separate. Okay, let me see if I got enough containers. I do have these. Okay, let me put these in these containers here. Okay, I think I'm gonna do, that would be crooked, 3 for myself. That's Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and I'll have my bowls done. If I don't do this, I'll be tempted to have something else. And they won't reheat in the plastic, so that's okay, but my glass I will reheat. So I think I will just create my own little bowls here with the meat, rice, and this. But we went for a nice okay, that doesn't seem like a whole lot. I'm like thinking those are a lot, but it's what the kids will do. This is what they're gonna do. They're gonna take a tortilla or the crunchy one, the crunchy tostada, I think it's called. Probably spread the refried beans, and I'll have to say put some chicken on it, and then they'll put some cheese. They'll probably just eat that with the rice. You know what I mean? But if they wanna make a spread, they can. We also have queso cheese. They can also make a, I think we have the ingredients for a, what's that thing called? The crunch wrap? The crunch wrap too. You know what I mean? So they can totally do that as well. So I'm gonna I'll put a little bit of rice in mine here. That is all I'll put in mine, and then, because this I'll heat up this part, and then I'm gonna put some cheese, the bigger cheese I think, the thick one, and lettuce will chop up, and then I'm thinking I'll chop a bunch of tomatoes with a little bit of onion to make my own little topping, and then avocado. And that'll be really good, and that's it. That's it. And if I gotta make more, I'll make more. That's the beautiful part of all of this. So wait on that. More dishes. Let's wash the dishes. Okay, I brought the watermelon. Figured they could use it. They'll probably eat this today. I'll probably have to cut some more. My thing beeped, so I'll have to roll up the bagels. You mixing. I put sweet potato. I forgot I have the sweet potato. I put that in there. I'll put a little bit of rice. Not much, just a little bit. So I'm gonna chop up lettuce to put in here, and I think I'm gonna chop a bunch of tomatoes and onions and make a little, you know, what do they call that mixture? Where it's spicy, whatever it is. Kind of just the onion and tomato mixture up, and then do some avocados. Keep that separate because I will be putting that on top of the bowls, but I want to be able to heat my bowl up. Version 1, this would be great. Okay, that's good. I think you could add lime juice to it, but since I got a lot of limey flavors and the rest, I think I'll leave this the way it is. Can't remember what this is called, but it's very good. So this is good. Let me cut up some avocados. I've got these out, this, and salsa as well. I'm gonna keep it out so we know to grab it. Pretty easily. Whatever you want. Old washcloth? Cups. You can grab those if you want. All right, it's been busy and I haven't filmed a whole lot, but we're getting there, getting things done, getting stuff done. The guys are taking charge in the front of the house, cleaning it really well. Maddie's been in here helping me get stuff done. Lots of dishes. So we have bean donuts done. We have energy bites done. I gotta pack them up for a person. And I've got all the Mexican ingredients for dinner tonight. That sounds so good, like that. If you're going on a weight loss thing, you're kind of eating one meal a day, a little bit more if you want. Find something you enjoy. Like I enjoy that food. I think it's delicious. I can eat it. So I did a lot of rice in the beginning. Now I'm gonna do it a little bit less because I know that I don't need it as much. Okay, so rice is, it's just, I know it's added more carbs, so I did a little bit less, but when I first started, I liked more rice, so now I'm like, I kind of am liking more of the meat and the veggies, but I did not at first. First, I like my rice and I like sweet potatoes, so you do what you can do, and then you'll adjust it as your stomach hunger lessens. That's your key. So, everything's, I got bagels, those are gonna be next. I got my water boiling. One thing I am doing is I'm drinking my green juice. These containers stain so much and it's so hard to get out the green. So I remember back in my day, as my kids go, back in my day, think of the old person, is I used to put rice inside the kids. I used to use glass water bottles.
I looked up the thing and it fell off.
Oh, that's okay. Oh, good. You're good. All right, Maddie pulled another mango off. No, can we pull one off too? Look at, do you see how huge those are? Like this, the biggest, like this huge. So another one came off. That's awesome. Oh, did you grab it?
Because it's like bending the branch kind of, so I just like picked it up and it just fell.
It's got, that's good, then you know it's ready. So anyways, so what I used to do is I used to use glass bottles with formula for my first child, because I nursed for a little bit and then I did formula for a little bit. But I remember baby formula getting stuck all in the jars. And so I remember putting rice in there and shaking it. So I started doing that with my green juice, and I'm finding that the bottle gets clean. You can put some soap in there. I don't see it, like it like just gets it clean in there. So put some rice in there and shake it around. It'll help get all that out. Hi, baby.
Need your garbage bag back?
Now it's got dirt in it.
It just has some grass. You want me to cut the grass?
It don't matter.
I was gonna have you do the front.
I didn't chop the bacon, but I'm gonna see if that can go another day because it's fine. It's like plastic, so it'll last. And then if they eat it this weekend, no big deal. If not, we'll chop it up and freeze it. So this is good. I just gotta put I think I'll leave the donuts out. I'll just leave these right here. And if they kind of take them and eat them, that's great. And if whatever's left tonight, I'll put them in a container and put them away. So over here is the bagels. This is the end here. We're coming around the bend, people. Wait for this to boil. I added some sugar in here. I will take the bagels, dump them there, flip them over, put them back. I've got an egg right now and brush it with egg and everything bagel seasoning, and we'll have bagels for the weekend.
You're doing that manual labor, if you hate it, you're the type of person that's like, I never want to do this again. All orders, they're ours.
I'll have
What's that?
Yeah, so many times. Getting up to that age. I had to sniff the. When was the last time you
I
tried?
have 3 links in
Hey.
there. Hold on one second. What is that? My kids are coming in now, they're hungry. So I made egg salad out of the remainder of those 3 eggs I had in the refrigerator. Turning this way. And so so I made that for Jensen, and then Steven said, I want egg salad, and I said, you would? So I said, let me hard-boil some eggs. So I've got some eggs here. I'm gonna hard-boil, should be done in about 2 minutes. And then he likes chicken salad too. He likes doing a half sandwich. So I'm gonna mix that up here for him. You guys gotta take some food with you.
No, you didn't.
Whoever-
I said yeah.
It was like older.
Okay. Whoever did that for you? You're gonna add egg in the
Well, I
bite.
can.
Yes. Heard each other. Okay, Steven just gave me a genius idea. He likes half of a sandwich, half with chicken, half with eggs. So I was putting it like halfway and cutting it. He's like, I like to cut on a diagonal. And I'm like, diagonal, so your sandwich has chicken and egg in the same sandwich half you're eating, or the other way? So he said, no, the other way. So I'm like, that's pretty genius. So I'm gonna make egg salad right here. So he's got that as well. The eggs are almost done. Okay, that wasn't perfectly layered on there, but not bad. So that's a smart way to do a sandwich. So then when you get mostly egg salad, chicken with a little bit of egg mixed in there. I think it'd be great to do it down the middle and then cut it out of diagonals. That's genius. Okay, that and I'm leaving these whole because Jensen just likes his with mustard, so then we can make more. Maybe we'll have more for the weekend because they like that. All right, so here are the bagels here. Delicious, looking nice and crispy. These are gonna be great. So I am finished for the day. We got energy bites made, which is good. I got this package. We've got bean donuts for a treat. I got a whole thing of watermelon here. We still got muffins that we made this week. Bagels, so we can have some for breakfast for the weekend, and then the Mexican bowl mixture, and now we have egg salad and chicken salad. So I'm calling that an easy weekend. So thanks for watching. Come back tomorrow for some encouragement, and if not, come back on Monday for whatever we're gonna do around the house. So have a fantastic rest of your day. I'll see ya.
Bye.